narcotics squad, and that's Sergeant Kenny Baker.
Actually, detectives, thanks for the invitation.
Kenny Baker.
My name is Detective Baker. I am from the narcotics division. I know that a lot of you, most of you may have specific information that you want to pass on. I can't answer any specifics at this time. Okay, you'll understand in a second. The police department has deemed it necessary for a complete narcotics team, in addition to what you already have, to be transferred into your area as well as the surrounding area. So what that means for you is that at basically the CO's disposal is 8 detectives, such as myself, and 1 sergeant, to conduct enforcement in this area and the surrounding areas, as well as conduct investigations. Now, as the captain mentioned before, you make complaints to him or his personnel, and it gets disseminated to units within the precinct. That is also true with narcotics. The complaints that he receives gets disseminated to his counterpart within the narcotics division, which is then given to the investigators in the area. Some of those complaints we determine that we may do an investigation or we do enforcement. All right, when we do enforcement, we are not like the patrol bureau where you see them and they're high visibility. We work behind the scenes. You do not know where we are. You do not know when we are going to be there. Okay, so because of that, if you don't see us or you don't hear about us, it doesn't mean that we are not there. All right? The information that you give to the precinct CO and his personnel does get to us. Okay, the other thing that I want to encourage is that if you have specific information and you don't want to go to the precinct for whatever reason, and that information is not happening at the present time, I would like you to call 311 and not 911. Okay? 311 is used for that information. 911 is used for emergencies. Okay, I see some of you shaking your heads. No, that doesn't work. But 911 is used for emergencies. The information will get to us.
It's disseminated, just like 911 had. 311 is the same way. It doesn't allow a disposition because 311 can, the operator can't speak to the cop on patrol. What they do is they direct that call from that 311 system, what we call our Organized Crime Control Division Field Operations Desk, where they will document the call, bring it in, create the complaint, and then forward it to the investigators through the Organized Crime Control Bureau. If you're going to talk about anything specific, you know, just because I don't know everybody in the room, and we don't know who comes here. There are people that will come into these meetings to be your counter surveillance here. They want to know what we're talking about. What I would ask you is speak to him on the side. Things that I would like you to know: a location, a description. He's going to ask you questions about what you see, what kind of activity. Just give to the best of your ability, and let the experts in narcotics, let them determine what type of drug. Don't lead us down the path. Let them figure it out.
Now, the other thing that's beneficial about 311, and I know you'll shake your heads again, but the other thing that's beneficial about 311, as you brought up before, is if you want to remain anonymous, you remain anonymous. We get the information from an anonymous source. We do not go and try to seek you out and say, hey, you gave us the information. No, we work on that information based on an anonymous source. Okay, so if that helps you and eases your stress level a little bit to make those complaints, all right, that's it. Like I said, I can't answer any specific questions, but if you have general questions, maybe I can answer them. I've only been in this area for 2 days. Like I said, the department transferred us from other areas, so I really don't know the precinct at all.
And my counterpart, Captain Chris Kennedy, he wasn't able to come today, but he knew that I was serious, that I needed representation from his narcotics unit, and he did say the detective, which I'm grateful for, and I think that will reap the benefit.